Hi Leo, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your December 2021 reading, okay? If this reading is just a general one, so please keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate, that's cool. Don't try and make it fit. Okay, so this is going to be for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So check those ones out if this one doesn't resonate, okay? Let's see what you need to know about this month. Sorry guys, these cards are they're like new. I'm fairly sure they're laminated, so they're a little bit tricky to shuffle. Let's do one more, then we'll get into it. Okay, so what do we have for Leos for December 2021? Hierophant again. We've been getting the Hierophant a lot in the signs readings this month. Crazy. Wow, okay. So, Leo, you're being guided to a new opportunity here. Now, this new opportunity is... okay, here's the thing. You're being guided by your higher self as well as your spirit team. The Hierophant talks about institutions, religion, mentors, study, but I often see, and this is like a unique thing to me, I often see the Hierophant as like being guided towards something, right? Because it's somewhat something of spirituality. And the Hierophant, you know, if we're talking about religion, you know, like a pope or something is a mentor, is a guide, is someone who you know, who people can learn from within that specific religion. So in a sense, they're guides. So for me, I don't know, I've always just seen the Hierophant as a guidance card. There are definitely, don't worry, situations where I will see it as, you know, needing to study or needing to be a teacher in some sort of way. But here you are being guided towards something. So your spirit team, as well as your higher self here with the High Priestess. And this new opportunity, this has something to do with your passions. This has something to do with your skills, your talents, and your gifts. So I feel like as well, this is to a certain extent, this is something that you've been waiting for. Something you've been waiting for quite a while. It's almost as if like Spirit's passing you the baton here. And it's time for you to start a new chapter. Start a new chapter. I just want to see, I don't usually do it with these types of videos, readings, but I just want to see, Spirit, can you, okay, clarify the Ace of Wands. So clarifying the Ace of Wands, I'm not sure if you can see that, is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something that has a lot of longevity behind it, but it's the opportunity to like do this for like long term. And it has the opportunity to earn you a lot of money. The kind of money or wealth or prosperity that sort of sets you up. It's like having more than enough, not really having to worry. And it has the potential to set up future generations too, which I'm sure, you know, gives everyone a sense of ease, knowing that their future generations will be fine. So you're creating a legacy. This Ace of Wands is the beginning of a legacy for you. And this is the fact that you're being guided not only by your soul, your higher self, but also by your spirit team, okay, your spirit guides. You'll know what this is because this is definitely part of your purpose. Some of you won't know what this is because you were meant to awaken to what this purpose is later on in life, and that's completely fine and valid. But for a lot of you Leos, I know that you guys have goals and ambitions and passions. Let me just check this in frame. I can move it down a bit. Leos, there's something from your childhood that needs to be unearthed, something from the past. okay? Something that you think you have quite under control. And it's not that you think you do. To a certain extent you do. But something's becoming unearthed here, and it could be related to this, but I feel like this is, the whole reading's related, but it shows in different increments, right? So it could be two separate things, but for whatever reason, this is your life, okay? So something's being unearthed here with the moon. It's being kept quite hidden for a while. It's been kept under wraps. But the moon, secrets coming to light, something from the past, and as it pertains to your emotions. So this could be like stuff from childhood trauma, childhood grief. Maybe you're discovering something about this trauma or something about what happened, and it's unearthing a lot for you. It's removing some sort of block, which allows you to embark on this, which is amazing. Sorry, Leo. As I was saying, something from your past, from your childhood, is being unearthed here, and it's being recognized. Yeah, as I said, this could be something that you feel you have put to rest or feel you have dealt with, but for whatever reason, it's coming back up to the surface so that you can address it or readdress it, or even just see it in a different way, a different perspective. Okay, so I was going to say this could have something to do with the astrology, but I'm not entirely sure. I know that at the moment, for Leo risings, obviously, Sagittarius season is highlighting our 5th house. I'm a Leo rising. So it's been a really strange Sag season for me. Like, I've experienced a lot of, 5th house is all about creativity. It's all about fun, joy, romance, children. Sag season and Capricorn season are, a lot, like some of my favorite times of the year. But this Sag season has been quite difficult. I haven't been experiencing a lot of that 5th house energy. And if you can relate to that, perhaps it's because there is something that needs to be unearthed. There is something that needs to be rediscovered or understood. And it could have been blocking that 5th house energy. All right, let's see what else. Too many. Bear with me, guys. These cards are a little bit difficult to deal with. It's funny, I just realized I dreamt about the 3 of Swords last night. Interesting. Yes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. There is something that is being unearthed from our childhood or from our childhood subconscious this month that is, it's sort of serving a purpose to help us move forward. So it's unlocking something that we didn't have prior access to. It's coming to the surface. So this 3 of Swords is going to look different for every single person. So essentially, it's the energy of the 3 of Swords, which is pain, hurt, heartache. Now, in this context, it's not like, and I mean, for a select few of you, it might be, but for the most part, it's not a brand new 3 of Swords that's happening. This is like some pain because the Six of Cups, right, from the past. This is some pain from the past that is being dealt with. It's coming up to the surface to be dealt with in a different way. And the reason why it's coming up again, especially after having been dealt with already, right? Because the King of Cups has his emotions in check. Everything's you know, dealt with. He's cool, calm, collected on the surface. He's aware of his emotions, but they're, you know, he's balanced. So the reason why this is coming up again is I feel like if this is something from childhood, the last time that you probably had a look at this thing was either your, you know, late, you know, childhood, teens, that kind of thing. So I feel as though wherever you're at in your life now, I feel like before you didn't get a full scope. You dealt with it enough to move forward and to carry on. You processed it enough to move forward and carry on. But now, in order to move on and move forward and change the current trajectory of your path in your life, it needs to be dealt with again. For some reason, I'm not feeling like, for some of you, it is going to be quite, you know, difficult. But for a lot of us, I feel like it's just revisiting something and seeing something from a different perspective. I'm not seeing the Hanged Man here, but I really feel like that's what that is. Or just, you know, you might be talking about it. For example, yesterday, my sister and I were talking about our childhood trauma and our relationship with our dad, you know, typical divorced parents, you know, dad left, that kind of thing. And she's dealt with us having a relationship with him now in a really different way. And she's finding a little bit more difficult than I have to, I guess, rekindle a relationship with our dad. So yesterday I spent, you know, 2 hours talking to her about that and getting to the crux of why she finds it difficult and blah, 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 blah. And then we ended up on like a 3-way FaceTime with him, and I had to, you know, basically not mediate because there was going to be arguments or anything, but sort of, she's not very good with opening up. So I had to sort of be that person, and being that person who, you know, obviously I'm spiritual and obviously I'm aware of all this stuff. So I'm naturally someone who wants to get to the crux of things. I want to know the truth. Typical Sagittarius, but I had to sort of express to him how she felt until she felt comfortable with talking that through with him. And that was the first time in maybe 14 years that they've spoken like that. So it could be a situation like that where you're addressing somebody else's pain and hurt is yours, but they may be experiencing it in a more severe way and in a different way. But for whatever reason, you're there and you still had to go through that and experience and, you know, go through that, the past as well. But as a result, things begin to move forward in a really, really beautiful way. I'm going to pull one card for the Wheel of Fortune and just see like if we can get a little bit more info on sort of what's to come with the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, we've got 2 cards. Give me a sec. Strength and the Star. Okay, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful because not only is this helping, you know, we're getting a newfound strength, sense of strength, a newfound sense of resilience, really. But we've unlocked our true potential here. Whatever transpires here, right, in this month, it brings us right into alignment with our higher self, with our soul. So a lot of the time we're just walking around like, yes, we have, you know, intuition, and yes, we have guidance from our spirit guides and whatever, but sometimes there are moments, and I'm sure you guys can recall some of those moments where you have felt completely in tune and in perfect harmony with you, with your soul, and with your purpose. And that's exactly what's happening here. That is exactly what's happening here. Look at that, 2 major arcana. That's huge energy, Leo. So whatever is transpiring this month, please don't be scared of it. Please don't be scared of it. It's nothing that you haven't dealt with on a you know, already on a larger scale. So this is, you know, it's so necessary because it's taking you right where you belong, right where you're supposed to go. And it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, Leo, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here and supporting my channel. If you like the vibes here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys would like to order a private reading, I am offering personal readings at this time. So please check the link, the Etsy link in the description box. It'll take you to my Etsy shop and you can have a browse and see what readings I have on offer for you. Okay, please let me know if this video resonated, and if you have any suggestions for more videos you would like to see during the months once I've done sort of the monthly readings, then please leave those below as well. I'll see you next time.